Oops, anyway, sorry for that interruption, but I do believe it is prudent to not share the addresses of those who may not want their addresses shared. So, let's look at the card. It's a grumpy baby. Inside, it says, "You better have a happy birthday or I'll do something nasty in my pants." And I think he probably would, just to prove his point. He being my dad, who wrote on the back of the letter that he sent the card in, "Same here. No time to sign before wishes sealed the envelope. Love, Dad," with a heart and well, I'm not sure what that is. Infinity with a intersection mark. You can decide for yourself. And another envelope. I'm not sure. I think there was a card in this envelope. Oh yeah, it's over there. So this says, "Hey Jen, happy birthday. I would sign the card, but envelope pre-sealed from the rain. Damp. Dad." I understand these things happen. I think this is the card that was in that envelope originally. It's kind of hard to see, perhaps, but it is a bunch of penguins, and one penguin is wearing a birthday hat, and inside it says, "There's you," and then there's everybody else. "Happy birthday, you." That's a really nice message. Also not signed, so, which actually is great and convenient because there are a lot of birthdays coming up for me, and I can use it because they're really cute cards. Good job, Dad. This is a ticket from Beautiful Stuff Project, which is 137 Broadway, East Somerville, which I'm now referring to as Xanadu, or Lower Xanadu. Great place. We'll see it later. It's hard to describe in words. It is a resource center for teachers and artists. It's sort of like Excel, but smaller. And this is a star that I made out of the ripped up copies of my mother's life insurance that I had to fax shortly after she passed. Not very long ago. This, vote, 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 vote. Need I say more? This is probably a bill from, oh geez, I'm sure forever ago. We were always late with those bills. And this is a pack of cards of photographs that were taken from Lower Xanadu, East Somerville, whatever you want to call it, by this really great photographer, Christopher. And this one is one of my favorites. Look at the Mary. Oh, this nose of mine. This is a bag of colored pencils. Because who doesn't need a bag of colored pencils? And this is the calendar that I bought for my mom last year because she needed a calendar, and I have been using but since she passed away, and it's filled with lists written on random pieces of paper that I will shortly transfer into something more beautiful. And by shortly, I mean I'm short. Oh, this is this ridiculous letter from a ridiculous person. Well, who knows? But probably. This is Perfect Dental, the new dental place on Broadway. It probably says the address. 128 Broadway. We'll go visit there later. Maybe I'll sign up for a new patient special if they still have that, or 50% off. This is the place that is famous for having a giant tooth in front of it to tell the tooth. RCN bill, which reminds me that I have to pay an RCN bill. Because that's how I pay for my storage. And this is a piece of paper that I apparently felt quite amorous towards. And a note. Well, I guess, if you want to reach me, you can always call me. Yeah, you can call me. I told them they could call, doing business at ESMS. Please call if you need me to move. Actually, please don't call me, because I'm always moving. And this is another old bill from very, very long ago for a stove. I found out through finally paying this bill that plumbing heating is a good racket, but it takes 5 years of school to be able to earn the well, it's very confusing. It's one price for two, another price for one, and they do things very quickly. But they're good at what they do, so, and they smile and kind of give me a hard time, which I like. So, this is City of Somerville paycheck from, what year? What year are you? 2014. I looked at it earlier and it was $600, so I believe that was for for Session Planetaria at Sally O'Brien's and Sally O'Brien's, where we sang the Babusa song. This is a flyer from an Ethiopian concert that I didn't make it to, but hopefully someday I will, because I want to go to one of those. It seems like that would be fun. And this is a not paycheck, but these are W-2s, not paychecks. I filed for an extension. I just couldn't handle that yet. And that's from Liars and Believers, with whom I perform Icarus, and it's a great play, and everybody should see it. And we are performing at the National Puppetry Convention, which I haven't checked out fully, but I know at least I'm going to meet Big Bird. Let's see. Bag. Oh, stuff that I bought at the dollar store, and other stuff that I stuffed in the bag because it's a bag. Wow, did we make it through the mandala already? Let me pan out. And you can see just what becomes of me when I unpack my bag. I have a beautiful, beautiful mandala of a mess that, yes, I will sort out before I leave this house, because that's the only way I can stay sane. So now, I'm going to have a shower. You can't watch that, but stay tuned. I'll be back. I'll be back, as Arnold would say. Okay, bye.